Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Bhupesh from Dr. BKM OET Institutes, and today I am here to tell you about grammar. Of course, you all know about grammar. There are multiple times when we talk about grammar, but still I have to teach you every time. But guys, please understand, if you will not understand, then obviously the improvement will be less. Otherwise, today again I am going to teach you the same part, that past is always judged by second form. Most important part. There are three forms of verb. Always there are three forms of verbs. I am telling, even if you have studied from any regional boards, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Punjabi, please listen to this lecture. Even if you are the best of the best candidates, please listen to this lecture. This will definitely improve you. There are always three forms of verbs. Verb: do, did, done. Means first form, second form, and third form. I will give you another example. B was being. This is another example. There is one more example. Has, have, had, and had. Please understand this basic concept. This will improve your reading, listening, writing, speaking, everything. Please listen to this lecture 10 times, 20 times. It will improve you every time. These are the forms of the verbs. Why forms of the verbs were created? First form is always reserved for present. First form is always reserved for present. Second form is always reserved for past. And third form is always reserved for perfect tense and passive voice. This is something that you need to remember. Very important to remember. Perfect or passive voice. Now let me tell you by examples what I mean. If I am doing something in the present, then I will say I. Okay, just a second. Yeah. All right. All good. I brush my teeth daily. Now, the problem is that we think that whenever there would be am, only then it would be present. No, present means first form. Like this, I brush my teeth. First form, BRUSH, this is first form. So that means we are talking in the present. If I say I brushed my teeth, that is past. If I say I have brushed my teeth, it means perfect tense. Perfect means this has been done. I brush my teeth is a regular habit. It is present indefinite. I brushed my teeth. It is past, second form. Past indefinite. So I will write past indefinite. Indefinite. I have brushed my teeth. It is present perfect. Now, what I want to teach you, the last time also I taught you the same thing, but please try to remember. This is past, second form. Now, this is something that is difficult to understand. I have brushed. So you say, sir, brushed though is a third form. How can it be present? See, guys, brushed is a third form. That means it is a perfect tense. That is what I said. Third form is for perfect tense. I have brushed my teeth. Or you can say, I have done my work. Very important. Please remember it forever. Now it is perfect tense. Done or brushed. Third form. But what makes it present is this helping verb. Helping verb is this, has, have. That means it is a first form. That is why it is present perfect. Otherwise, I had done my work. It is past perfect third form. So it becomes past perfect. Now, when it comes to OET, please try to understand in OET how does it apply. When we talk about social history and medical history, we say he smokes, 10 cigarettes, first form, and also drinks or drinks as well. Also is not a very good word. So you can say he smokes 10 cigarettes and drinks as well. So this becomes a very good sentence. Now this is the first form. So that means we are talking about the habit of the patient. It is present indefinite. Exactly the same thing. If we say patient has quit smoking, earlier he used to smoke. This is the tense. This is the most amazing way of writing if somebody has quit smoking. He used means second form. That means it is past. He used to. This gives you maximum marks. We have this conversation started when I asked you, uh, how much did you used to score when you started our classes? That is where you started our classes. Now, please understand English. I'm giving you a very simple example, but you responded to me when I asked you. You said, Sir, my score is 16 in part A and almost 10 in part B and C. Now, this is what is the problem. This is what exactly is the problem in speaking, writing, reading, and listening. That is why our English, our marks are not improving in reading, listening as well. This is a simple example of speaking that I asked you, how much did you? Did means second form. So your mind should understand second form means past. Even if by chance you do not understand this thing, when you started the class, started means second form past. So when you started the classes, how much did you score? So I'm asking you in the past. And you are telling me in the present, sir, my score is 16. That is what exactly is the problem in reading, listening, writing, and speaking. If I am asking you how much did you score when you started, you say, sir, when I started the classes. Now this is speaking. When I started the classes, my score used to be 20 to 22. So how much are you scoring now? Sir, now I am scoring. Now this is English. ing means ing means continuous. I am scoring. Ismr means present. See, let's see. B means ismr. Second form is was verb. B is equal to ismr. Let me write here is mr. Now you would be able to understand in a better way. B means ismr. So whenever I say ismr, that means it is a first form. That means it is a first form. So if I have to talk something in present, I will use these three things. I will make a circle. This is what denotes my present. Do, ismr, and has up. That depends. If it is my habit, I brush my teeth daily. If I am asking someone, do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you exercise? That means I am asking about his habit. Then if I am asking in continuous tense, I will say, are you smoking? That means I am talking about that movement. Are you smoking now? He will say, no, I am not smoking at the moment. Ism or ing is majorly the tense that is for what is happening. And when you say present perfect, that means the work has been done. I have done my work. I have completed my work. So that is present perfect. Now this is past. If I have to ask someone, somebody says, Sir, I met with an accident. Met means second form. I met with an accident. So I will ask, when did it happen? How did it happen? If I have to ask something in continuous, I will say, what were you doing? I will not ask anything in the present. I will say, what were you doing? How did it happen? When did it happen? When I will ask in the past perfect, uh, past perfect is normally not used. Normally not used. So normally we ask, how did it happen? When did it happen? We don't say how had it happened, when had it happened. We normally don't do that. So this tense is very rarely used. So in OET, we don't have to worry about it. This is third form. Third form means perfect. I have done my work. I have completed my work. I have shown this thing. X-ray has revealed. Now let's take another example. Now I will give you example again. The most important tense which is used in OET is past indefinite. Let me start it from there itself. Past indefinite. Past indefinite use is maximum because when we do the letter discharge plan, that means we talk about during hospitalization. So we say during hospitalization, the patient had fever, nausea, and vomiting. Sorry, sorry. So during hospitalization, the patient had nausea, fever, and vomiting. Whatever. Means I am teaching you the tenses. Major focus is patient had. That is the thing. I can also say if it is a visit letter, then I will say on first visit he had. Again, simple. Or I can also say on 28th January. If I put the date, then I can use the word visited. He visited. So if you realize all these are second forms, present, past, indefinite. This is the most common tense used in OET. And when it comes to passive voice of past indefinite, it becomes, if I say passive voice, I did my work. So passive voice becomes work was done by me. So was plus third form is a passive voice. Was plus third form. This is the rule. So you have to remember this tense. Now I will write the complete visit in front of you. So whenever there is was plus third form or second form, always understand it is past. Don't confuse. If anybody is asking you question, how did it happen? That means he is talking about past. You say, sir, when I was going on my cycle, I fell down. I was just crossing by and somebody came. All second form. And somebody came. He banged me and I fell down. Everything will be in the second form. So in all the visits of the past and during hospitalization in the discharge plan letter, two major kind of letter, discharge plan letters and visits letter. This is the most important tense, that is past indefinite. Now I will write it completely. On first visit, and you have to remember this thing even in reading and listening, because again I'm giving you an example. This discussion has started because I asked how much you used to score when you joined. So you should have told me, sir, when I joined second form, I used to score this much marks. But you told me, sir, my score is. That means your listening is not going well. Your reading is not going well. Your speaking is also in bit of trouble. Your writing is also in trouble. Once you correct this, if you listen to this video 10 times, if you correct this, your listening will improve, reading will improve, writing will improve, and speaking will also. Grammar is everything that sets up the conversation. Because in listening, there are some questions they ask in the present, and whole the conversation is going in the past. Then they will give you an option of the past, and you will click that option because you listen to the same thing. But the answer will be hidden in the present tense. We have done an example of this kind. I will put a video at the end of this video. We have one example that we did on Friday. So I will pass on to that. But how to write it on first visit? Okay. Now see the tense. Only was plus third form if passive, if work is done by the hospital, otherwise active. On first visit, he had A, B, and C. Symptoms, whatever symptom, fever, nausea, vomiting. Along with that, he was also having D and E. Both are, this is past indefinite, second form. This is past continuous, he was having. If you say, sir, you are saying everything would be past indefinite, okay. Along with that, he also complained of. You can make it past indefinite, up to you, but stay in the past. So on first visit, he had this. Along with that, he also complained of D and E. On examination, he was found with. Now this is passive voice. He was found with by us. A, B, and C means you want to write signs over here, whatever the signs are given. Means elevated temperature, muscle tenderness. On examination, he was found with. Therefore, he was diagnosed. Everything would be passive because diagnosis will also be done by us. He was diagnosed with whatever the disease for which he was commenced on whatever drug, ibuprofen, paracetamol, on medication, whatever the name of medication is given. So if you understand the grammar, only symptoms are in active second form. He visited with, he presented with, he had, he complained of, but after that, everything is passive because everything is done by us. On examination, he was found by us. We are the nurses. Therefore, he was diagnosed by us. We are the doctors. We are the hospital. For which he was commenced on antibiotics by us. So that is past indefinite. That is how simple OET is. Past means past. Anything that is in the second form. Again, you will say, sir, he was having is not second form. Again, remember, was is a helping verb that is a second form. Is MR, was were, been. Been is the third form. So anything when you listen to did, was, and had means past. Always. So please listen to this video. This will definitely improve you. I will give you an example. Suppose in listening, my question is, oh, reading. We did one question. What is happening according to the latest method? Now, this question is not tough because you can see what is happening. What is happening automatically means present tense. Automatically means present tense. But suppose if it is given only according to latest method, then you have to use your mind. Latest method means latest. That means most probably it should be in the present because it is the latest method. So if paragraph is like this, I won't really want to have that reading. If I can show you that question again, that would be really good, really good. I really want that reading, but I will write it for you. So reading was that there was a new system in the gynae. We did that question that there is a female who has come for checkup. Who has come. Now, whenever you read who has come, that means present perfect. Who has come for checkup and she lowers her pants and lifts her t-shirt so that a gynae can come and can check her. So that means the patient is a gynae patient. She has come. Gathered around her are four other females having pregnancy. So now this means that this is all present. All present. Lifts. So you have to start noticing these tenses. Lift means first form. Lowers means first form. She has come means present perfect. Present perfect. Lowers means first form. She lowers, she lifts, first form. That means that is what is happening now. It is the current method. Present means current method. Current means latest. This is what you need to learn if you want to make your life easy in listening and reading. And paragraph was also given in the Conventional times. Conventional means always old. I want you to remember this vocabulary through this video. Conventional, traditional, orthodox, old. These all means older methods. Conventional, traditional, orthodox, or you can say outdated. Outdated is also method that we do not use anymore. Or your clothing style is quite outdated. That means it is outdated means nobody is using it. Okay, outdated. That means old. So the paragraph was like this. There is a female. She has come. So there was nothing. According to the latest method question, there is a female. She has come for this. And in the conventional method, female used to get one-on-one appointment and she used to spend lot of time to wait for just 10 minutes appointment. Now, how they confuse you is how they confuse you. Option A, uh, multiple, several women are are getting together for medical appointment. Medical appointment. B option, one-on-one appointment is available. C option, waiting time is too much. Now I have written only this line. They will give you 2 or 3 extra lines as well. That is where you get confused. Now, according to the latest method, several women are getting together for medical appointment. So this is what is happening in the latest method because this is given in the present tense. This was the line. There is a female. She lifts this thing gathered around her. That means right now gathered around her. They are talking in the present. That she's doing this and she's having many women around her. In the older times, and then it is hard to understand. In the older times, female used to get one-on-one appointment. So some people do one-on-one, which is wrong because question was about latest method and they are saying used to. Suppose even if older method is not given, it is given earlier. Now it becomes even tough because you have to understand used to. If suppose this is also not given, that is how good you have to become in tenses if you want short success. If it is not given even, female used to get one-on-one appointment and she spent a lot of time. Suppose if I say on the other hand, now you have only one thing to understand, this is past, used to, second. So this can never be my answer. Even this can never be my answer because female used to get one-on-one appointment and she spent, it's also in the past, she spent a lot of time to wait just for 10 minutes. Somebody say waiting is too much. Some people do this, some people do this. Right now you may be getting it very easy, but in original exam again there would be a big paragraph. Then you have to understand the tenses. Tenses means present means first form, has have third form is also present. Is ing is also present. I am teaching you right now. I am giving you a lecture. I teach you every day present tense, but it is present indefinite. Is ing was present continuous. I have already taught you. I have taught you many times. Present perfect. But if I say second form, I taught you earlier, I taught you that day. That means I'm talking about past. I used to teach you. I'm talking about past. That means I do not teach you anymore. Used to means now I don't teach you. I used to go to park. I used to play cricket when I was a kid. It is a habit in the past. I complained of, patient complained of, second form. Patient was suffering from, past continuous. Patient had complaint of, past perfect. That is what you need to learn in terms of tense. Then automatically you will see the progress. This is Dr. Bhupesh. Again, basic things are the most important things. And these are the most difficult lectures to listen to 10 times. But trust me, when you will start noticing these things, you will see immense improvement happening in you. This is Dr. Bhupesh from Dr. BKM Institute. Thanks for your patient hearing. Thank you.